What's up, everyone? Arthur here from ArthurTuttcom. Now in this video, I want to show you how to set up a brand new website from scratch. This is for all the business owners who think it's a lot of work, takes a lot of time to start a new website, to build up SEO, to build up a social media presence, to get onto YouTube, to get a following. For all the business owners who say that this takes a long time or that it's too late. It's March 2020 already. These are past technologies. We've missed the boat. For anybody who thinks that, I'm making this video for you. And I want to document the fact that right now it is the 28th of March 2020. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be setting up a brand new website. I'm going to be setting up a brand new YouTube page, as well as other social medias as I get into this. But we're going to start with the website and with the YouTube page, and starting from scratch, I'm going to build these up. And the reason I'm recording this is so that you can see, the reason I'm recording this is so that you can come along on the journey with me, and you can see me starting from zero and how I build this up over time. Because really what I want to do is I want to take away the magic, right? All these unknowns of what goes on behind the scenes. I want to show you what actually happens so that you can realize that you can also do this too. So with all that said, I want to get into it. Now, there is a very big caveat that I need to include right here, which is this. When I first started this project a month or so ago, I had just started doing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and I was really enjoying BJJ. And when I did a bit of research into BJJ marketing related keywords, I found that there wasn't a lot of competition related to the keywords BJJ marketing, martial arts marketing, those kind of keywords. And I got really excited. So I said, great, I'm going to start a business that's all about BJJ marketing. And I went out and I bought the domain BJJ Marketing Lab, and you either already have, or maybe you will see some of the videos that I produced during that period when I just bought that domain and I was setting it up, and I was really excited. It seemed like a great idea. Excuse me. We'll edit that one out. But I hit a snag, which is that after about a week of producing video and blog content, I started to get kind of writer's block. Excuse me. Or it wasn't so much writer's block, it was that I was starting to have a lot of self-doubt. I was starting to question the direction that I was going in, because as much as I thought BJJ marketing and BJJ in general, as much as I thought that was really cool and the perfect mix of my love of BJJ and my love of marketing, kind of bringing it both together, I started to realize, okay, what if this is fun for a year, 2 years, whatever it might be, and then a couple years down the line, I either realize this was a bad idea and it's not working, or maybe it just stopped being fun, or maybe I just decided I wanted to go in a different direction. Now, if I put all of the work into building out this identity, this website as the BJJ Marketing Lab, it suddenly becomes really hard to pivot and change. And so I started having all this fear that I would put all of this work into creating this website and this social media presence and this persona related to BJJ marketing. And then what if I change my mind? And so I stopped producing content for a little bit, and I took a little bit of time to sit and reflect. And I asked myself, is there a win-win here? Is there a situation where no matter what, I win? Because I win, you win. But is there a situation where no matter what, it's positive? And so what I realized, instead of being the BJJ Marketing Lab, I can be myself. I can be Arthur Tutt. I can use ArthurTuttcom. Because what I realized is I'm always going to be me. I'm always going to be Arthur Tutt. So no matter what work I put into Arthur Tutt, I am building that brand of Arthur Tutt. And you're probably going to get sick of hearing me saying that. Too bad. And so I realized, okay, whatever content I put onto that domain, that website now, if in a couple of years I decide to change directions, that's fine, because it's still all under my brand. And full disclosure right here, I have been watching a lot of Gary Vaynerchuk, Gary V, videos recently, and he's really been drilling into my head the importance of creating a personal brand, especially talking about how as we move more and more into the future and people get more and more onto voice search, having a memorable brand is going to be what distinguishes you from other people. So with all that said, I said, great, instead of doing the BJJ Marketing Lab, let's take a pause on that and let's set up ArthurTutt.com. Now, here's part of the caveat, which is that ArthurTutt.com is not actually a brand new website. I actually purchased this website, actually I don't remember when I purchased it. It was about 2 years ago, I want to say. It was about 2018, 2017 when I bought it. But I kind of created it and then kind of parked it. I didn't really do a whole lot with it. So technically, I am not starting a brand new website from scratch that I just bought this week. I bought the domain a couple of years ago. But what I'm excited because I want to show you is that even though I bought it 2 years ago, I really haven't done anything with it. It really doesn't actually exist as any kind of entity. And so effectively, I'm still starting from the beginning. And before we get into that, I did want to show you here, because I was talking about the BJJ Marketing Lab, I wanted to show you BJJ, when I searched for BJJ Marketing Lab, and so this was the domain that I bought a month ago at the end of February, and you can see when I do a Google search for BJJ Marketing Lab, my website, BJJ Marketing Lab, comes up here at the top of Google. So the work that I did in those last couple of weeks really helped to get the site actually indexed and ranking. Obviously, there's not a lot of competition for BJJ Marketing Lab, and so this is where the benefit of having a keyworded domain name is great, because this website for BJJ Marketing Lab is already #1 in the world. It's a .com website. It's already #1 in the world for that. Now, there's not a lot of competition there, but it's still ranking #1. So I feel really proud about what I did. Now, if I search for Arthur Tutt, all right, looks like my LinkedIn profile is coming up #1 here. But so there's my website, ArthurTutt.com. Now, I am very fortunate with my name that there aren't a lot of Arthur Tutts in the world. There are a couple of them, but in terms of Google organic social media competition, I really do not have a whole lot of competition over my name, which is really fortunate, because for some people, perhaps you're John Smith or you just happen to share a name with a celebrity, it's going to be more difficult to stand out and distinguish yourself, so then an alternate strategy might be in place. But I'm very lucky. Arthur Tutt, there's really only me. So I have my website, ArthurTutt.com. At the moment, it's #2 under my LinkedIn profile. So what I want to show you, just to show you kind of how, really I just want to show you how bad this website actually is. So I'm going to show you the website that I have. I set it up on WordPress. I had no idea what I was doing. I still don't really know what I'm doing, but I figure it out and I make it happen. So here's my website, ArthurTutt.com. I did manage to get it SSL secured, really cool. And so this was really set up as a marketing website. So want more clients, digital marketing campaigns custom tailored to your unique business and clientele to find people who are most excited to sign up with you. Beautiful stuff. And there's a little scroll kind of down here, a few different things, really poorly set up, just graphics, colors, terrible. Contact us. There used to be like a portfolio page on there. There's really not much anymore. Anyway, contact us. Let's plan a project. Very stock, very whatever. And some social links down at the bottom. I don't even know where those go. Anyway, so that's the website. It's pretty rubbish. Now, when I go to Moz and I do a search in the link checker for ArthurTutt.com, you can see here it's got a domain authority of 1, which effectively is nothing. It's like as low as you can get. There's a domain authority of 1. There's no linking domain, so there's no backlinks here. There's nothing. Page authority of 1. Like there's no backlinks. There's nothing. There's no authority. When I do using my keyword research tool and I search for Arthur Tutt anywhere in the world, you do see again my website comes up #1 here. But again, domain authority of 1. Page authority of 1, and then my LinkedIn profile, which for some reason is coming up in New Zealand. I should probably update that because I'm not in New Zealand anymore. I have a very old Twitter account, which I never actually really used, is coming up. My Facebook page. I had to check this one out. IMDb. I am not on IMDb as far as I know. But there is an Arthur Tutt on here that was part of endangered species. Sure. YouTube. Now, so this was not my channel. There is in fact another Arthur Tutt. So there's an Arthur Tutt. This is a black gentleman. That's clearly not me. So that's my competition. 1 subscriber, really killing it. All right, buddy. An Upwork profile that I put on here once upon a time. Anyway, you can see under Arthur Tutt for a Google search. I generally already kind of dominate that page. My website is up there, and I do have LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, a few social media kind of things. My YouTube isn't on there. But so you can see it's there and it exists, but it's really poor. Again, this domain authority of 1, page authority of 1 is effectively, it's nothing. That's like starting from the very beginning. Next thing I want to show you here is I want to get into the Google Search Console, and I've got other videos where I'm going to dive into this further, but basically the Google Search Console just gives you information. When somebody goes to Google and they search for different searches that bring them to your website, it shows you what they were searching for, how many clicks you were getting, etc. So you can see I set this up back in July 2019, so it's been running for about 9 months now. In 9 months, I have a grand total of 35 clicks, which works out, I'm trying to do the math real quick in my head, but 9, so that's like 4 clicks a month, so it's like 1 click a week. Averaging 1 click a week over 9 months, so really like not much. And there's been 8 clicks officially attributed to the search query Arthur Tutt. This is probably for me searching. And then I have a few, so that's the only clicks I've had in terms of impressions. For some reason, creative designers, Arthur wearing headphones is apparently a search term that I'm getting impressions for. But you can see in the last 9 months, I've had a grand total of 35 clicks. So again, effectively, I'm starting from nothing. One more thing here, Google Analytics. So again, I set this up back in July 2019. That's really when I started learning all about digital marketing and how the Google tools work. And so I only have Google Analytics data going back to July 2019. You can see in total there's been about 370 visitors to my page. For some reason, and I don't understand why, but there was, for direct none, there was a massive spike of traffic kind of between January and February. So there was about a 1 month spike where suddenly I was getting a lot of direct traffic, which effectively means direct traffic is when somebody goes to the URL bar and they search ArthurTuttcom and they put in the website. They don't do a Google search, they go direct to the website. This is a direct none. And I don't know why there was a big spike back then. But you can see, you know, this isn't a site that's getting all sorts of traffic. There's effectively like 1 person a day kind of comes to the website, maybe. And the last thing I want to show you here in terms of starting from 0. So I do have a YouTube channel, which I'm going to be restarting. There is a grand total of 31 subscribers on it. Again, a couple of years ago, I ran this for a little bit, put up a couple of videos, showed it to like my friends basically, and I got a couple of subs. So thank you to my friends and family for subscribing. But 31 subs, you need 100 subs to get a custom URL. So I don't even have enough subs yet to get a custom URL. So even though I'm going to be restarting this channel, again, I'm really just trying to emphasize that I am starting from nothing here. There are no videos on this channel. There's 31 subscribers. So my website is effectively brand new. My YouTube channel is effectively brand new. And so the whole intention of what I'm trying to share with you here is that I am starting a brand new website, a brand new blog, a brand new YouTube channel. I will in the future be getting more into Facebook, LinkedIn, TikTok, all the various different social medias. We are going to start covering that more down the line. I just want to show you this starting point to say we're starting from zip. So this is the beginning, and I'm going to be taking you on the journey of how all of this builds up over time into something really huge. So with all that said, I am recording this now on March 28th, 2020. Make sure I get the year right there. March 28th, 2020. It is Saturday. And what I said with a friend is that on April 1st, we were going to start a 30-day challenge. And so what that means for me is starting April 1st, for the month of April, every day, put up one video to YouTube and put up one blog post on my website as a minimum. As a minimum. There's more that I want to do on top of that. I want to do Facebook Lives. I want to experiment with TikTok. I'll be honest, I feel really old on TikTok, so I still have to figure that out. I know I'm 31 and I already feel old. Anyway, that's so that's what I'm really excited to share with you, is that I am starting this online presence effectively from nothing. And so I want you to be able to see from the very beginning these humble beginnings and see it build up over time, so that if ever I hear you say, but Arthur, it's too late to do that. That doesn't work anymore. Google Organic is done. YouTube is done. All this is done. I am doing this to demonstrate that I live what I teach and what I say. And so I'm not going to tell you to do something that I haven't done myself. I'm not going to tell you to start a blog if I haven't started a blog myself. And so I'm recording this as proof of my very humble beginnings, and I'm bringing you along on the journey with me. So with that all said, thank you again for joining me. My name is Arthur from ArthurTutt.com. If you haven't already gotten sick of me saying that, it's going to be coming a whole lot more. I want to thank you again for joining along. This is going to be really fun. I'm really excited to make this happen. As well, you can see my studio space right now. Again, very humble beginnings. In the future, we're going to be upgrading this and have lots of stuff going on. But if you're excited to see what's coming down the line, like, subscribe, share, all those wonderful things. Share some love. If you got a question, a comment, post it down below. I do look forward to getting back to you ASAP. And let's do this journey. All right. Thank you so much, and I will see you soon. Bye.